Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation Too Soon. It is turn 5. We are beginning the second half of the game. It's Germany turn. And our purchase here for $68 is 2 bombers, 2 infantry, 2 armor. We have a fighter, artillery, and 4 infantry. So that'll round out our $68 spend. And a dilemma this evening. I was going to go to bed and do this turn in the morning, but you've got bombers heading to Moscow. Can you actually sleep, when that's on the table? Can it ruin your sleep if you lose some bombers? Certainly can, but lying there all night wondering is worse. So let's do this. All right. We've got our 3 bombers. They'll be flying over, what is that, Belarus, over Smolensk and into Moscow. Now, there's an anti-aircraft gun in Smolensk, so we'll have to fly over that. The Russians have decided to intercept with 2 fighters, so we'll fly over that anti-aircraft gun. We'll do the intercept, and then we'll do the anti-aircraft for the facility. That is one battle, the big battle, I guess. The others are pretty minor. We've got 3 guys coming out of Leningrad. Or no. We got 2 guys coming out of Leningrad and 1 artillery. And they're going to go into, what is this? That's Belarus. All right. So out of the remainder here, let's put that. 2 more guys, infantry, are coming out of Leningrad and going into Archangel. All right, so that leaves 4 guys and the AA still there. All right, so aircraft. We have a tactical here from Eastern Poland, 1, 2, 3 with 1 left, and this tactical here from Norway, 1, 2, 3 with 1 left. All right, so we got that. Aiding in them will be a fighter and attack. And they come 1, 2, 3, 4. They're at an air base, so they'll have 1 movement left. The last, oh no, there's a battle down there too. This chip will be moving into Western Ukraine, which is all of that stuff. I think 1 AA gun's going to go somewhere else. But all that's going in. All the stuff from Bessarabia is also going in. I'll probably just roll my tanks. If I can't get my 3 hits with all those tanks, then I'm in trouble. Then finally down there, and I can't really reach from here, I've got a fighter and 1 infantry going in. The fighter will have a movement of 3 left, but it's just going back to Cairo. So let's get with the program. 3 bombers. First is the Smolensk anti-aircraft gun, and there is 1 there. And there is no hits, thank you. All right, so the next will be the intercept in Moscow. And I have 3 bombers, and so my intercept for him will be 3 at 1, nothing. And he has 2 fighters, which will intercept, and they do get a hit. All right, so that's down to 2 bombers. So now the factory anti-aircraft fires back, gets another hit. You got to be kidding me. All right, so 2 dice on the factory. 8 plus 2 is 10. So there'll be 10 damage on this factory. So I'll use that 6 and 4. All right, so 2 bombers. Unbelievable. All right, so my night is ruined. 1 was been acceptable. All right, so let's start up here with this top battle. And we have 2 tacticals, which are target selecting because they don't have any means of being buffed up. So 1 on each artillery. they're gone without a fight. So 2 artillery. Where's the dead? Let's put them over there. All right. Next down, we're not going to use that as a target select on that tactical because we're going to buff it with that fighter to a 4. And then what did I send in? 2 infantry. So I got 1 infantry boosted, 1 not, and then the artillery. All right, so I need 3 hits here in Belarusia. 2 hits. All right. So the Russians come back at me. They have 2 infantry and an artillery. They get 1 hit. All right. So we're going to take away our black dice. So we have 1 infantry left. The artillery, there's our 1 hit. And the Russians return fire, and they get a hit. So that's just lovely. All right. So in that battle, we take Belarusia, but we lose 2 infantry. All right. Okay, so that is that. Now we're down into Western Ukraine. And I have 4, 8, 12, 15 tanks. So we need 3 hits. All right, I'm grabbing dice here. I'll do 5 at a time. There's 2 hits with the first wave, 4 hits with the second wave. All right. So, oh, but they do get to fire back. 3 at 2. And they get nothing glare. All right. So that marker will move up. I was going to send the 1 AA into there, but with only 1 armor or artillery surviving, I'm just going to send it all forward. So all this will join the card as well, which is what, 4 infantry, another AA, and an artillery. So I'll do some chipping out here in a little bit. Last battle is Transjordan. We have a fighter and an infantry. Of course. We have a defender of a 2, and he misses as well. I can roll all this together. Hit. All right, so the Russian mechanized is gone. We will lose an infantry and not take Transjordan, so it stays. It stays British. So not a real good turn. I should have just went to bed and did it in the morning. Oh well. All right, so income-wise, we go up 1, 2, 4. So 4 from Russia. So we go up to 53. Russia goes down to 27. All right. The planes, these 2 tacticals land in Leningrad. This fighter tactical land in Leningrad. And the 1 bomber that's left will come over to Leningrad as well. All right, so on that card, we can't add anything else. Oh, those Russians are gone. All right. Whoops, something went to the floor. It's an artillery. I got to get it. Sorry. If I step on it, it'll be gone. All right. So we've got, here's 3, 5. Man, not having a good day. So there's a red chip for that one. All right, here's another 3 and 2 more. So that's another 5. All right. So I'll leave that like that. So that's 22, 24, 26, 27 infantry, 4 artillery, 3 anti-aircraft guns, 15 tanks, right? Oh, we do have a mech. I think the mech... the mech's fine. Put that mech up there so it doesn't get lost again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 15. All right, it is 15 tanks. All right, so I'm not going to count that again. All right, so now we have strategic rail movement. All right. Let's see what we got here. One armor and one artillery and one infantry will rail from Berlin. 1, 2, 3 into Leningrad. As a matter of fact, that second artillery is going to rail up there as well. The armor will go over to eastern Poland. From western Germany, we've got 4 infantry and an armor, which will rail over to eastern Poland. All right. Everything else pretty much stays put. And yeah, I didn't mark it. Okay, I see. I see something I was planning on doing, but I forgot to get it marked. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's place our goods. 4 infantry in Western Germany. We have another fighter, and the artillery will go in Berlin. We got a tank and a heavy bomber going into Western Germany. And Berlin will be a bomber, 2 infantry, and a tank. All right, so let's do our cash, and then we'll do a recap here. All right, so cash is 53, which is what we had last turn. 53. All right, so 5, 10, 15. So it'll be the same again, $68 for next turn. So let's do a recap. What are we doing? A recap? Yeah, I guess that's it. I was kind of wondering why. Oh, that's right. Because I get to count Argentina this time. That's why it was 53. I was thinking, man, I didn't take that one back. I should not be at the same, but I did grab an extra one and an Argentina, so that's why I'm even. All right. Sometimes you start thinking while you're filming, and all of a sudden you just kind of pause and forget what's going on. All right. So here's the recap, and then we'll be done. I've already gone over what's on the card here in Western Ukraine. Archangel is 2 infantry. Leningrad is 3 tacticals, 1 fighter, 1 heavy bomber, 1 armor, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 artillery, and 5 infantry. Belarusia, no, it's just Belarus. Belarus is an artillery. Eastern Poland, 2 armor, 4 infantry. Those are all Italians. Berlin, 2 infantry, heavy bomber, artillery, armor. In Western Germany is an armor, heavy bomber, 2 anti-aircraft guns, 3 fighters, 1 tactical, 4 infantry. Norway's the same, 3 infantry, sub destroyer 126, sub 112, sub 105, battleship, cruiser, destroyer, transport, and 113. Down in Egypt now, Cairo, we only have 3 infantry and a fighter. Argentina's 4 infantry and a transport on 85. I believe that is it. And thanks for witnessing the usual disaster that happens every game when I bomb factories. I got away pretty good here, right? Well, no, I got shot down there. All right, so I've lost 3 bombers of the 6. Yeah, 6 that I've had. No. Yeah, 6. I've had 6 bombers, 50% down. And, you know, it could be worse, I guess. All right, that's it. Next up will be Japan. I know he's doing his tomorrow. Big dilemma here going on in the Pacific. So who knows what's going to happen there. So we'll see that video tomorrow.